Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Trix and in today's video I have this amazing, I don't know if you can read, but it's a t-shirt that says "so darn gay" or the swear word, but you all know we can't swear in the first minute of this video. So I want to talk about it. I want to talk about why I'm so gay or bisexual as I am. And I want to talk about maybe I am a little bit slow with this because it was last month, it was the Pride month, but I'm gay all year long, so I guess I can talk it. I guess I can talk about it whenever I want to. And in today's video, I want to talk about gayness and trauma and how it is when you're figuring out your sexuality as well as having sexual trauma. And yeah, that's what I want to focus on. I haven't structured this video at all because I feel like when I am professional or trying to be, I rarely put out videos, and I put out more videos when I'm more casual and when I'm not preparing too much. So I have figured that the format that suits me the best is when I'm not planning too much. So I don't have a list or bullet points in this video as I usually have. So it can be a little bit rambly and a little bit stream of consciousness, I don't know. But I want to talk about, I want to talk about gayness and trauma and how to know if you're gay or bi, as I am, or if it's trauma, because it can be confusing. I thought for the longest time that I was gay, but I was bi, just because I have trauma with straight men or cis het men. And I thought it was that I wasn't attracted to them at all and that I was gay, but it was in the end the trauma that made me unattracted, is that a word? That made me less attracted to men. And now I know that I like femininity above masculinity, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate or be attracted to some elements of masculinity. I know I can be with a man, but it's different than with a woman. But I can be with a man if it is a type of man that I am attracted to, of course. For example, I can't date anyone, male or female or non-binary or whatever. I can't date someone with a big beard, for example, because one of my abusers had a very big, like, Viking beard, and I'm not very attracted to facial hair either. So yeah, that's one thing that is very masculine that I can't deal with, that I can't be attracted to. But all men don't have beards, so I can still find myself being attracted to a man if he is a little bit more androgynous, I guess. And for the longest time I thought it was due to my trauma, because I have talked about it a lot on the channel, about what happened 2020, about I was raped in 2020, and it was a big thing with the police report and with hospitalization and everything. But what I haven't spoken a lot about is that I was also abused when I was 19 by a guy who was like 32 at the time. So he was 12 years older than me. And that also made me feel like I was questioning my sexuality, because I was barely an adult at the time. So I didn't knew what I was, because I was quite unsure for a long time. I figured out fairly late that I was bi. I knew I liked women when I was like a teenager, like 13 or 14, but I didn't knew what it was called, and I didn't knew how to go on about it, and how to express myself, and how to accept myself. And my family was supportive when I came out. I came out as gay, but then I met my now ex boyfriend, who was a lot older, when I was 19, 20 years old. And then when I met him, my family started to question, you said you were gay, are you really into guys and stuff like that? And why are you with a guy who is so much older than you, was also a concern. And I know for a fact that my parents were very concerned at the time, but they couldn't get through to me because I was like a new adult, so an adult that was fairly new to adulthood. So I didn't listen to them, and yeah. So I didn't knew why I liked women, but I kept dating men. I think it is because it's easier to get a boyfriend than a girlfriend, because men are more available for some reason. And that doesn't mean that I don't like men. I know now, when I'm 31, almost 32, that I am bisexual, so I like men as well as women. But I have only been in 2 relationships with women, and like 3 or 4 relationships with men. So it's more men than women. But I have had sexual relationships with women more than romantic relationships for some reason. But I have only have like 2 romantic relationships with women, and I don't know why. I think it is because men are more available than women are. I have asked myself, why is that? Because I thought I was gay for a very long time, and I'm still saying that I'm gay even though I'm bi, like this t-shirt. And it's getting a little bit rambly now, maybe, I don't know. I have been confused for a long time, and I wanted to get a little bit rambly in this video. I wanted to just sit down and talk, get myself out there and posting a new video, and get into the habit of making videos. So I figured I would talk about something that I don't know what I was going to say. This is a little bit rambly, but what I wanted to say was that my relationship with this older man, because he was a man, he wasn't a guy. He was a guy, but I mean, he wasn't like me, like 19, 20, like a young adult. He was an adult. He was 32 when I met him, and he abused me as well, both sexually and physically. He was hitting me and beating me up and stuff, and emotionally, and it was gaslighting as well, because the police report called it gaslighting, so I know for a fact that it was gaslighting, because he was messing with my medication, and he was telling me things that I remembered was just dreams or wasn't true, or he telling me stuff that didn't happen, that they had happened, and vice versa. So he was gaslighting me. I thought I was going insane, and I was like a prisoner when I was together with him, because he didn't let me go out, and he didn't let me see my friends or my family or anything. And because of all of that trauma, and because he was beating me up on a daily basis and raped me almost every day, because of that intense trauma that lasted for years, I was thinking for a long time, maybe I'm not drawn to men at all, because I was for a long time feeling disgusted by the thought of sex with a man, and that's natural when you think about what I have been through. So I was very quick to set a label that I was gay, but I was bi. I was very quick to label myself as gay because I didn't want to have anything to do with men. And I know that gayness and homosexuality has nothing to do with trauma. It's an orientation that you are born with. That's just facts. So it's not about that. But for me, I know I'm born bi, and that is my orientation. But I said I was gay because of all the trauma I have been through in my life. And I think it's an important discussion, and I want to hear your thoughts about this as well in the comment section, what you think, if this can impact your preferences. Because if you are bi and you have trauma with guys, for example, or men, some bisexual people choose to one gender specifically or choose genders they prefer to date above others, even if they are drawn to all of them, because of trauma. I mean, if you are a woman and you want to date other women, but you are bisexual and you don't want to date men, it can be a thing you have chosen for yourself. You're chosen to date one gender because of the other gender have mistreated you so much. And I want to talk about how, if that's even a thing, because I experienced that for a long time. I was only dating women. I was only sleeping with women. I didn't touch men because of my experiences, and I chose to embrace my gayness more than the opposite sex. I'm curious about your thoughts. I don't think I have anything more to say right now. I just wanted to put the video out there for you because it was almost 2 weeks ago I put out something and I wanted to discuss this, and I figured why not do this as today's video. Also, I want to say that I have a hard time figuring out sometimes what I should focus on the channel, and it can go a while sometimes between videos, and that's because I have mental health problems, and I have my trauma therapy, and I have chronic illness as well. And I think that's how it has to be. So if you have subscribed and you're thinking I put out not enough videos, I'm sorry, this is what you got, and you have to... I hope your subscription is worth it, even though I'm posting videos when I feel like it, because right now I have so much going on in my life that are negative stuff and that are hard stuff to deal with. So, but I won't quit the channel. I won't stop putting out videos. I will continue with the channel, but it has to be on my terms, and when I have energy, and when I feel like I can do it. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye.